Hello everyone, this is Team 6, consisting of Bahare, Jackie, Paul, Johan, and myself. My name is Zara, and I will be doing the voiceover for our video project. For this project, we chose to focus on Apple. Apple, founded by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in 1976, is a tech giant with record-breaking sales and innovative products that can be found in the hands of people all over the world. The first Apple product was the Apple I, a desktop computer produced by Apple. Wozniak hand-built 200 of the Apple I computers, which at the time sold for $667 apiece. Their most popular products. 12 years after its initial release, about 1.5 billion iPhones have been sold worldwide, making it one of the most used smartphones in the world. Apple's other signature products, the iPad and the Mac computer, sold for 9.67 and 5.3 million respectively in the same quarter. It's important to know the company's vision and mission statement to know their long and short-term goals. The long-term goal of Apple, according to Steve Jobs, was to make the best products on Earth and to leave the world better than we found it. Therefore, the Apple company's mission statement from the beginning is to bring the best personal computing products and support to students, educators, designers, scientists, engineers, business persons, and consumers in over 140 countries around the world. The business strategy of Apple aims to design and develop its own OS, hardware, software applications, and services, which facilitates the customers with innovative and new product solutions. This includes unique features such as easy usage, flawless additions, and innovative designs. On the other hand, we have the mission statement since COVID-19. The global spread of COVID-19 is affecting every one of us. At Apple, we are people first, and we do what we do with the belief that technology can change lives, in the hope that it can be a valuable tool in a moment like this. This response was written by Apple CEO Tim Cook, which was meant to remind individuals of the power of technology, as it did reference the company giving back to communities and COVID-19 relief. Due to COVID, several retailers were forced to close their doors, but Apple made a clear organizational statement to help the public see the steps and goals Apple had to continue to provide services. Here we have the competitive priorities. Competitive priorities are set in place for companies to have a standard of goals for their operational goals. These key ideas help keep consumers happy and engaged. The main ideas of competitive priorities are broken into 4 characteristics: cost, quality, time, and flexibility. Time was the biggest idea that Apple had to focus on when the pandemic hit. Closing every retail store in the US meant that most products were now being ordered online. Delivery speed was now a major focus because there is an expected date that a customer wants their package shipped by. Orders were being pushed back as a result, because there was not a lot of flexibility in the beginning since demand increased. Production of certain products were then delayed. This led Apple to show transparency to their consumers by releasing an expected delivery date at the start of the pandemic to meet demand. A shift in one of these ideas, such as time, will ultimately affect the other 3: quality, cost, and flexibility. Khan, the senior vice president of operations at Apple, released a letter in the company's Supplier Responsibility Progress Report that stated the focus was on health and safety. Measures Apple took to ensure a reliable and safe supply chain include working with suppliers to create tailored plans based on the needs of the region. At supply chain facilities, steps taken to ensure safety include health screenings, use of PPE both during work and in common areas, deep cleaning protocols between shifts, supplying masks and sanitizer to employees, and requiring social distancing. To ensure social distancing obligations were met, some factories altered floor layouts and created flexible work schedules, including staggering shifts. Apple acted quickly in implementing necessary changes due to COVID-19. They led the industry and shared their tactics with other organizations, such as NGOs, to help battle COVID-19. When news of COVID spread in late January and numbers began to rise, Apple shut down all retail stores and corporate offices. Apple informed all of its corporate employees to work from home wherever possible and provided unlimited sick leave to any employee affected with the virus. According to Apple CEO Tim Cook, Apple's main concern is the health and safety of its employees, partners, customers, and communities. Apple's main goal as of today is prioritizing people over revenue. Apple implemented a travel restriction for its employees as they haven't been able to travel to China to begin manufacturing the new iPhone. Apple's main iPhone suppliers, such as Pegatron and Foxconn, were forced to close due to COVID outbreak on campus. Even though Apple has been affected by the virus tremendously, Apple CEO Tim Cook made it clear that they aren't laying off any employees. In February, Apple announced that its financials for the March quarter would fall short due to COVID. During the January earnings call, Apple said it expected to see revenue of $63 to $67 billion in the March quarter, but that company wasn't able to meet the goal. Apple ended up reporting a revenue of $58.3 billion during the quarter. In conclusion, Apple, like most, have had to adapt and grow their organizational skills and operations. An efficient company sets goals to provide a consistent product for consumers.